Ladies and gentlemen, this is Red Nichols speaking. I am going to play for you 4 choruses of old popular favorites. I will not give you the names of these selections because I want to see how good your memories are. If you do not remember the correct titles, write a letter addressed to the Brunswick Colonial Company of Chicago, Illinois, or send correspondence to me, care of the station to which you are listening. The correct titles will then be sent to your home. I thank you.
An old favorite, a number which everybody was humming or whistling some years back, is the next offering on this program of Brunswick Brevities. Red Nichols and his 5 pennies will play for you They Didn't Believe Me, from that fine old musical comedy, The Girl from Utah. The vocal refrain, which you will hear in this number, is sung by Scrappy Lambert.
beyond compare. You're the loveliest girl that one could see. And when I tell them, and I certainly am going to tell them, that I'm the man whose wife one day you'll be, they never believe me. They never believe me. That from this great big world you've chosen me.
Red Nichols and his 5 pennies will now play I May Be Wrong, the featured number in John Murray Anderson's Almanac, in which show Red Nichols and his 5 pennies, an exclusive Brunswick orchestra, are featured. The vocal refrain is sung by another exclusive Brunswick artist, Mr. Scrappy Lambert.
I may be wrong, but I think you're swell. I like your style, say, I think it's marvelous. I'm always wrong, so how can I tell? All of my shirts are unsightly, all of my ties are a crime. If hearing you I picked rightly, it's the very first time you came came along, say, I think you're wonderful. I think you're grand, but I may be wrong.
Another old favorite will next be offered by Red Nichols and his 5 pennies. The sweet melody of On the Alamo will awaken memories for many of you. The vocal refrain is to be sung by Scrappy Lambert.
Where the moon swings low on the Alamo, in a garden fair where roses grow, in the tender light of the summer night, I can see her wander to and fro. For she said, I'll wait by the garden gate. On the night I said, I love you so. And in all my dreams it seems I go where the moon swings low on the Alamo.
And now comes a selection which is guaranteed to set your feet tapping. That's the plenty. You have just heard Red Nichols and his 5 pennies. This is one in a series of unusual entertainments brought to you by the Brunswick Balky Calendar Company of Chicago. Each week, great artists, wonderful orchestras are featured in Brunswick Brevities. Every artist whom you hear on these programs, you can enjoy over and over again on Brunswick Electrical Records.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? To the strains of Say It With Music, we again announce Brunswick Brevities, a program sponsored by the Brunswick Balky Calendar Company of Chicago, with branches and distributors in the principal cities of the United States and the Dominion of Canada. Indeed, Brunswick has been saying it with music for 2 decades, as the makers of the world's perfect musical instruments. This association of music with acoustics, of tone value with quality, is a guarantee of the outstanding performance of the Brunswick radio and the Brunswick Panotrope with radio. The new 1930 Brunswick embodies the very latest developments of radio, and among its features is a screen grid circuit using 4 screen grid tubes, making this instrument superior to anything that has gone before. But let a demonstration justify our words. Visit your neighborhood radio store and compare beauty against beauty, efficiency against efficiency, and performance against performance. See for yourself how ridiculous it is to consider out-of-date sets sold of necessity at cut prices when the new 1930 Brunswick may be bought for even less money. But we are anxious to begin Brunswick Brevities. Our first feature is the Colonial Club Orchestra in a medley typical of the numbers they have recorded for Brunswick. The xylophone is one of the most fascinating instruments in the world, and Harry Brewer, one of the best xylophonists. Now, he's going to play first a composition of his own, which is called On the Woodpile. That's very, very catchy, Harry. Now, how about a little bit of the nimble Nola? Ladies and gentlemen, I just shut the door and Murray came through the window. So I went over and shut the window and Scanlon came through the door. What could I do? So here they are. Murray and Scanlon, as a part of Brunswick Brevities, is singing Shut the Door, They're Coming Through the Window.
Be careful of your conversation on the telephone, for other people may hear things just meant for you alone. The other night the wires were crossed, and though it sounds absurd, here's a little earful of the things we overheard.
Hello? Operator, what's the matter? What did you do? Go back to bed? No, get off the wire. You're on a busy line. Hello? Is it the sheriff's office?
Yes, it's the sheriff speaking.
Say, I live up in Hackensack in a house down by the sea.
Oh, you live up in the Hackensack. Well, I blame that on me.
Oh, there are 20 crooks around the house. Oh, Sheriff, I need you.
Now, don't you get excited, son, and I'll tell you what to do.
Yes?
Shut the door.
But they're coming through the window.
Then shut the window.
Look, they're coming through the door.
Oh, shut the door.
Look, they're coming through the window. Oh, the room is full and won't hold any more.
Hello? Is this a menagerie? This is Andy Gooch.
Pardon me, brother. Did you say gooch or hooch?
Don't get sarcasm. My room is full of elephants. They're colored green and pink. There are also purple monkeys, and I cannot sleep a wink.
Well, we'd like to take them from you, but there's no room in the zoo.
They're bringing their relations now, so what am I going to do?
Just shut the door.
But they're coming through the window.
Well, shut the window.
Now they're coming through the door.
Shut the door.
But they're coming through the window. Look, now they're coming right up through the floor.
Hello, Mr. Newlywed. This is the doctor speaking.
Oh, yes, doctor.
I called you up to say a stork brought you a son and heir.
Great.
Another stork brought you a girl.
Well, I don't mind a pair.
I see more storks circling round and think they're going to light.
Oh, Doc, do me a favor, please.
I'll try with all my might.
Say, shut the door.
But they're coming through the window.
Well, shut the window.
Now they're coming through the door.
Doctor, please shut the door.
But they're coming through the window. Oh, boy, you're in luck. They only brought you four.
Good night. Hello. Wall Street. Oh.
Yes, this is Peckham and Skinham, brokers.
Say, you told me to tell all my friends to buy a certain stock. I told them and they bought it, and now they're all in hock.
Well, my advice to you, old man, is take it on the run.
Gee, I'd like to, but they're all outside, and each one has a gun.
Well, shut the door.
But they're coming through the window.
Oh, then shut the window.
Now they're coming through the door.
Can't you shut the door?
Help! They're coming through the window. That's all there isn't any more.
The Colonial Club Orchestra brings you some up to the second popular numbers. Let's see. As if I can't have you, I'll close my eyes to the rest of the world, and all you'll recognize the rest.